So we see Obi-Wan above in his cave, and then we see his
the
binoculars, and we see the Lars homestead, and then we see Luke pretending to fly.
Okay, I knew I knew in my heart that we were gonna see Luke. Obviously, if we didn't see young Luke, it would have been a huge wasted opportunity
and it wouldn't
just
make
a
sense.
Big hole in the story.
Yeah.
Like what?
That's the whole reason Obi-Wan goes to Tatooine. Yeah.
Exactly. He's there to watch over Luke and
protect him
and train with Qui-Gon, you know. But he's there watching over Luke.
Yeah.
Right?
You think, because obviously we don't see his face because it's covered by goggles. Do you think they're gonna make it look more, or they casted someone who looks like Luke young, or who looks like Anakin young? Who do you think is gonna resemble it more?
I think.
What would tug your heartstrings more?
We'll
like
see.
A young Luke face or a young Anakin?
Like that he
face?
looks like young Anakin.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it looks like.
Okay.
Episode 1.
It looks like he has the same haircut as Annie.
Well, look.
Annie's wearing the same outfit or a similar outfit to what Annie's wearing. So even if his face doesn't look just like Annie, you're gonna see the
exactly. I think that it would be cool to see whoever they cast physically look like young, like Jake Lloyd.
Yeah.
But I think it would be much more heartbreaking in a good way and much more powerful if it looks like a child Mark Hamill.
We're fine. We're all fine here. No, thank you. How are you?
We're back.
We're back.
We are back with another episode. We're so excited because, well, first of all, we had to delay this episode for like a week because I've been sick.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So we had to delay it. So this is actually working out because today the Kenobi trailer dropped.
Oh my god.
So we have relevant stuff to talk about. We won't be a week late.
Yeah. No. I literally have like adrenaline pumping through my body right now.
Yeah.
Like I am like buzzing with excitement.
Yeah, it was weird too because I was so upset that we had to delay for a week because we've been on a roll. It's been good. It's been fun.
Yeah.
And then excuse me. See, I'm still like coming off of it a little bit. And then like on Wednesday it felt super weird.
Yeah, to not record.
We didn't record. And then, but now everything is in its place.
Yeah,
we're here, out. And it worked out because we have the Kenobi trailer. We have all these stills from the show.
Yeah,
a lot to talk about,
and
a lot to dissect.
The Entertainment Weekly magazine photo shoot.
Yeah, we got that first.
Yeah.
And then we got blindsided with the trailer.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting a trailer. I thought they gave us these photos, they'll let it simmer for a couple weeks, and then maybe we'll get a trailer, but they blessed us prequels fans today.
They really did.
I'm so excited.
They really did. You watched it, right?
Yeah. Not me pulling over to the side. No, I'm not kidding. When I called you, I was
on the side of the road.
On the side of the road.
Yeah.
Like I pulled because I'm an admin, right, for your Discord.
Yeah.
I mean, it's usually blowing up. Yeah. But this one was bling, 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 bling.
I'm like, what happened?
What's going on?
Something happened.
And it was like, bro, I'm crying. Bro, this, bro, that. And then, like, I opened it, and it's like, trailer. I'm like, no fucking way. Skirt. So I was like, put the freaking blinkers on and everything. The hazard lights.
Yeah.
Dude, the goosebumps didn't go away till, like,
right.
I'm still in shock.
Right.
Later.
Yeah. Like
insane.
Oh, it was so good. Okay.
Absolutely amazing.
So we want to like break it down.
Yeah. So just so you guys know, you're now listening to this. Well, we're uploading this the very next day because we wanted to get one out today on Wednesday, but obviously that couldn't happen.
Yeah.
But we wanted to make sure you guys at least got an episode this week. And it works out because we get this amazing teaser trailer to talk about.
Yeah.
So yeah, just so you know, it's like we just saw this, and
this
it's
is
still
fresh.
Yeah. But yeah, let's dive into it. I don't think we can watch the actual trailer just because of YouTube
copyright.
Yeah, because it has the music and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we have all these stills. We watched it already like 10 times.
Yeah.
My God. But yeah, let's just dive in. I mean, this is an amazing trailer. Yeah. So it starts off with I guess I didn't send a screenshot of that first scene, but it's just him in the desert riding. I forgot what they're called, but these little camel things.
They're so cute. They have little snoots.
And that was, and then we see him coming into. Here, go back really quick. We see him coming into what I'm guessing is Mos Eisley.
Mm-hmm, the city.
Yeah, the city. This is the closest city to, or like town, city, I guess, to the Lars homestead, and I'm guessing
the caves he lives in
and his hut, which I'm not sure if we'll see his hut yet. Maybe we see him get his hut. I don't know. We'll see. He's been there for 10 years
He's
now?
With a real estate agent. So we have this 3-bedroom, 2-bath. We got a skylight. Great breeze.
And he picked the one overlooking the canyon. It's such a beautiful
can
hut,
we just say he has the high ground?
He does. He does.
He was like, that's the most important thing.
Vader can't get me here. Sand
and the high ground?
By sand.
He's good. He's good.
He's all good. So I'm excited to see Obi-Wan in Tatooine.
Yeah.
Because like we haven't seen him there since Revenge of the Sith.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, like we only see him there in Revenge of the Sith handing Luke off to the Lars.
Yeah.
So we really haven't seen him. I don't think he's been to Tatooine since episode 1.
Probably. Maybe he'd been like in the comics or something.
Yeah, maybe I'm forgetting like.
But I don't think in live action.
But yeah, so I'm excited to see him like explore Mos Eisley, see him like see the dark, the scum and villainy of Mos Eisley.
This is like the peak of the Empire.
Oh
so
yeah, that
it
too.
Is.
And first,
it's gonna be scary.
But yeah, we can move on. Then we see him. So I'm guessing this is where he works. He has a job.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, he's there. Like he's like cutting something. I don't know. Could be like a meat packing. I don't know, something for Tatooine.
The only thing about that, which I think is a little not weird, but in one of the prequels books, in one of the novels, they say that Anakin and Obi-Wan are kind of like they're kind of like as famous as like baseball players are. Like all the kids know who they are. They're always on TV. So shouldn't people recognize him?
Yes and no. But, I would assume on Coruscant he'd get recognized.
Okay.
Anywhere. But this is Tatooine. This is still before, this is still before the super developed Tatooine we see in Book of Boba, where there's that's
right.
what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
That is what I'm assuming because in Book of Boba we see it super developed. There's like there's like commercial flights.
But that was
Tatooine.
Super recent.
That was
in the show.
Okay. Book of Boba Fett,
that makes sense.
That's like a little later.
So these people are like. It's probably also like even if they see a Jedi, they look the other way. They're like,
they don't care. That's none of their business.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone on Tatooine like either has no idea there's anything else beyond that dry rock that they live on.
Yeah.
Or they're people that are not trying to get tangled with the law or the Empire or anything.
Yeah.
So so that was awesome. But yeah, I did see that it looks like he has like a job. Mm-hmm. I'm excited to see what he does.
Yeah.
I'm sure I don't think it's like insanely cool, but like it's something for him to do.
Cal Kestis was a.
Yeah, he was like tearing apart
junkyard.
Ships. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. They have to blend in. They have to.
That makes sense though, because like.
Yeah.
Could he really just sit in the cave? whole time. No, it's not realistic. Yeah.
Exactly.
And he needs to keep tabs on the city and like what's going on, who's there.
He needs to know if
the Empire is coming. Yeah.
Obi-Wan rebuilt the Order in a cave with a box of scraps.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, I'm so excited. So yeah, we see him in the desert again on his little camel, and I'm guessing this is like the cave where. So in the distance, you can see the Lars homestead. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you can see that, but this is where he's like watching over Luke from.
This scene made me ugly cry.
No, it completely broke me. But yeah, we can go to the next one.
So we see Obi-Wan above in his cave, and then we see his
the
binoculars, and we see the Lars homestead, and then we see Luke pretending to fly.
Okay, I knew I knew in my heart that we were gonna see Luke. Obviously, if we didn't see young Luke, it would have been a huge wasted opportunity,
and it wouldn't
just
make
a
sense.
Big hole in the story. Yeah. Like what?
That's the whole reason Obi-Wan goes to Tatooine. Yeah.
Exactly. He's there to watch over Luke and
protect him
and train with Qui-Gon, you know. But he's there watching over Luke.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm. You think, because obviously we don't see his face because it's covered by goggles. Mm-hmm. Do you think they're gonna make it look more, or they casted someone who looks like Luke young, or who looks like Anakin young? Who do you think is gonna resemble it more?
I think.
What would like tug your heartstrings more?
We'll
like
see.
A young Luke face, or a young Anakin?
Like that
face?
He looks like young Anakin.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it looks like.
Well,
episode 1.
It looks like he has the same haircut as Annie.
Well, look.
Annie's wearing the same outfit, or a similar outfit to what Annie's wearing. So even if his face doesn't look just like Annie, you're gonna see the
exactly. I think that it would be cool to see whoever they cast physically look like young, like Jake Lloyd.
Yeah.
But I think it would be much more heartbreaking in a good way, and like much more powerful if it looks like a child Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
You know, because exactly like what Bella said, he's already wearing pretty much exactly what Annie would wear when he was that age on Tatooine.
Yeah.
We're already seeing these parallels.
Oh my god.
We're already seeing.
He hasn't even said a word. And we're already like, that's Annie.
It's the teaser trailer. It's the teaser trailer, and it's absolutely insane that we even got to see Luke.
No, that's so cool.
First of all, it's insane that we got to even see Owen.
Yeah.
And we see Beru, but in the distance.
Yeah.
It's absolutely insane that we even got to see them. Mm-hmm. It's even crazier that we got to see Luke.
Yeah.
The only thing that this trailer was missing was Vader, but we hear him at the end.
Yeah, we hear him breathing at the very end.
So young Luke completely broke my heart in a good way. I was sobbing, like it broke me. I couldn't believe. And he's like pretending to fly.
Oh my god!
Like a starship. Like he's dreaming. Like he's just
pretending
like his father.
To fly or pod racing.
Pod racing. it could pod racing. Who knows? Either way. Look,
he's just like
if
his
he's
father.
obsessed with pod racing, like his dad. I'm gonna drop dead. It's gonna be.
I'm already ordering some defibrillators on Amazon.
Good idea. Give me some too.
Have them ready. But no, I think it's already going to be insane because I'm sure this kid is gonna have some resemblance to Mark. Mm-hmm. Right? He's gonna look like a young Luke. Of course, they have to.
It's Luke.
I'm excited to find out who it is that they chose. Who that kid is.
First of all, y'all better be good to him because y'all were horrible to Jake Lloyd, and he deserves so much better. If I see you being mean to him, I will come to your house.
And execute Order 66.
Exactly.
There we go.
You can
put it lightly. I'll let her do that. I don't need to say much more about that.
It's like I'm not an accomplice.
But I agree. I agree because
now look how they wrinkled my boy. Well, it makes sense because it's the desert.
it does make sense.
Yeah.
And this is 10 years later, after Revenge of the Sith, and also like the halfway point between what we're seeing right now and Alec Guinness.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And Alec Guinness is significantly older.
Yeah.
Than Obi-Wan is right looking. Now. Yeah.
So yeah. He looks amazing. He looks absolutely amazing.
He looks so good. His long hair.
He really does.
Jesus.
Right?
It is really giving Jesus
somebody
vibes.
On the Star Wars Instagram post of the trailer, they were like, Jesus Christ. I mean, Obi-Wan. I was like, okay, good.
Yep.
At least we get it. Okay. So, yeah, pull that one up. All right. So, this... at first, I thought that we might see Mon Cala because they were saying we might go to a watery planet.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, we could totally see Mon Cala. I was really excited for that. I'm really but now what it looks like is that this could be because in Fallen Order we see the Fortress Inquisitorius. That's where like the Inquisitors like train. That's like where they are.
Yeah.
In Fallen Order we see it. It's this like moon above Mustafar. It's all water, and that's where they are, right? And that's where you like go in as Cal and you fight the Inquisitor. And then that's where Vader comes out and he messes you up. He like kills her and messes up
wow, that's cool. Yeah. So this is that planet?
That's
or
what
we're
I'm assuming. I'm assuming because where else would that be? That's like the Inquisitors I mean, that's where they are.
Yeah.
So that has to be like the fortress or whatever.
So we're going to see Mustafar again for sure.
Yeah, unless they have different, fortresses, but I don't think so. I think this is it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I cannot wait. That's what it looks like because it's all water. This is obviously where the Inquisitors are.
It's interesting that there's
go to the next one.
A full water planet right next to a full lava planet.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So here we go. I'm guessing this is him going to work.
Yeah. He's taking the bus to work with everyone else.
Exactly.
That's what I meant. Like it gives Cal Kestis vibes.
It does.
Yeah, he's hiding in plain sight.
Yeah.
He's not just hidden in a cave or stranded on an island, completely given up and depressed. And I mean, he's still depressed, but he's doing.
He's doing what he needs to do.
Is the first line, I don't want to misquote him, but it's the first line of the trailer, right? He's like, "That's it, we lost."
No,
even
that's right.
Him, right? To hear that from him is like, bro.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah,
exactly.
This is the lowest point in his life,
and this is what I mean by, not to compare Luke and Obi-Wan.
Yeah,
but let's compare it. Okay.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan understood. Like, first of all, Jedi have to let go. Learn to let go. He didn't just stay in the past and was depressed that they lost and all the Jedi died. And all the Jedi died. Not just his students, his friends, his peers, like everyone around him. The children that he was watching grow up, who he watched grow up. There were Jedi that he knew as children and that grew up with him.
And he raised the guy that killed them all.
Exactly. It's his fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quotes.
The way he sees it.
The way
he
sees it. I'm sure he sees it that way.
Yeah.
Of course it's his fault. It's like he definitely feels blame for all of this. And we see that. And oh my god, look at the guy with the freaking schnoz.
Oh my god. There are Armenians in Star Wars.
I didn't even see it. Hell yeah. All right, we're seeing new races in Star Wars. Anyway, I just looked over and I was like, oh my god. That was my new favorite character. Oh my god. Anyway, what was I saying?
You're talking about depression.
Himself, right? He definitely blames himself.
Yeah.
But with that line alone, it's, that's it. We lost, right? But yeah, he's saying it. He's obviously what we're hearing and what he sounds like. He's depressed. He's defeated. But what does he do?
Keeps going.
He keeps going. He's still watching over the last hope for the Jedi Order to survive.
Yeah.
He dedicates his life, the remainder of his life, to that.
And to Anakin's son.
Anakin's son, exactly.
Of all people. Bro. He didn't go after another Force-sensitive kid.
Of course not. He wasn't just like, oh, woe is me.
Yeah.
Oh, I failed.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to try anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just
like, I made this mess, but y'all can clean it up.
Yeah, I'm just going to, off myself, because what's the point?
Yeah.
No, he didn't. Because even when there's, even when you go through the toughest things in your life, and my God, did he not go through some tough shit?
Yeah.
He's not just going to give up.
Yeah.
He's not just going to give up because there's still hope.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole point of the story, is that there's still hope.
Mm-hmm.
And, fortunately, I guess Luke didn't learn that. And we see him, cast away, hiding.
Abandon his friends and family.
He just went there to die with no hope, no aspirations to fix his wrongdoings.
Yeah.
Fix his mistakes. And let me just say, Obi-Wan had there was much less for Obi-Wan to feel guilty of than there was for Luke to feel guilty of.
Yeah.
Because Luke directly,
Yeah.
it was directly his mistake.
He made Kylo.
He made that happen. He made everything that went down happen. Obi-Wan just was, he tried his best.
Mm-hmm.
Obi-Wan tried his best, and it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
And he did what he thought was right. He handled everything the way he thought was the best way to handle it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it wasn't enough. And he still blames himself. But look at him.
Yeah.
He's devoted his life not just to furthering his knowledge as a Jedi with Qui-Gon.
Yeah, he's still training.
Which he is still training with Qui-Gon. Not only has he dedicated his life to further that training, but he's dedicated his life, like we said, to watching over the last hope for the Jedi to survive, and to protecting Anakin's son.
Yeah.
His nephew, pretty much. Luke is pretty much his nephew.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he should hate Anakin.
He should resent that child because he was born. Everything happened because Anakin was afraid of losing Padme in childbirth.
But no, it just goes to show how much he still loves Anakin, even though everything happened, even though how it happened. It's like you can't do that and not love whoever you're doing that for.
Yeah, that takes a lot of.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm excited to see that process of him, because we know that for a fact, right? Of course, I'm sure he blames, I'm sure he blames Anakin, obviously, for a lot of it, but he still blames himself. It was his fault. He failed, and that's what he tells him. I failed you.
Yeah.
I failed you.
Yeah.
It's he doesn't see it as you did that. It's your fault.
Yeah.
He blames himself. I failed you. Right? But I'm sure that whenever we see them face off in this show, that's where we're gonna see all of this come up.
Yeah.
Where we start to see why then in the original trilogy we see Obi-Wan telling Luke to just kill Vader.
No, there's no hope.
Because there's no hope.
He's never gonna come back.
Exactly. Anyway. So I think that once we see them face off, I still have that theory of maybe he brings Anakin's lightsaber, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he brings it and he shows it to Vader and he says, "Remember who you are. This is who you are," right?
Yeah. It's not too late.
It's not too late. You can still come with me. Come with me. We'll leave. We'll start again,
Yeah.
And I'm sure he also wants him to come with him so that he can watch his children grow up.
You know what's crazy? You just mentioned that. What if Obi-Wan thought I will try to convince Vader to come back to the light, and if I do, I will tell him that his children live.
Exactly. I think that's exactly
Oh my god.
what's going to be one of the drive, because look, he's watching his his one child grow up. He knows that Leia is with Bail.
Yeah.
And if the rumors we heard are true about Leia being abducted and he has to go save her or whatever, then I'm sure that it's going to play a big role in like him being like, okay, you know, they need their dad.
Yeah.
You know, or something like that. But yeah, I think that his kids are going to definitely play a big role in Obi-Wan wanting to try to bring Vader back, like Anakin back, right? Because Obi-Wan is watching Anakin's son grow up. And
it's already been
10 years.
10 years.
Exactly.
So he's already missed his whole childhood.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm sure they're gonna, like, Luke especially is gonna be a big reason why Obi-Wan's like gonna have compassion and try to bring Anakin back.
Yeah.
To try and talk to Vader.
And that's what makes it so tricky, is he has to come back to the light and know for sure that he's good. Because if he was just like, yeah, I'm good, and then he's like, here's Luke and Leia, and then he takes them and makes them Sith, you know? So, like, I think we're gonna see it in Obi-Wan's face, like, him thinking like, okay, what do I say? What do I do? How do I approach this?
Do you think that...
Because he can't give away too much.
Do you think that Vader and Obi-Wan will have, like, a conversation, like, before they start fighting? Maybe without the lightsabers out? Or do you think that as soon as Vader sees Obi-Wan, he's going to try and kill him?
I don't think...
Or do you think it's going to be like a shock?
I think Vader would like to think that he could be strong enough and composed enough and be stoic and not emotional. He's gonna rage, it's right? Gonna trigger his rage, because his whole existence is rage, anger, hate.
Exactly.
So if he's been looking for Kenobi for 10 years and he finally sees him, I think he's just gonna lose it. I think not. Maybe he will be like in shock and be like, oh my god.
I see both happening.
Is that really Kenobi? Am I awake?
I think as far as conversation, no, it's not going to be a number conversation, but it will be like the one in episode 3. Like,
yeah, there will be dialogue.
It was just like
for sure, dialogue.
Forth points of view. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Or even
that makes sense.
Clashes, who knows?
I think there might be a point where, you know how when Ahsoka and Vader fight, there's like a point where he kind of like, we see him kind of come back.
Like half a second.
Or we hear him, we hear Anakin, right? I think we might see something like that where maybe like Obi-Wan says something that kind of like tugs at Vader's heartstrings.
Yeah.
Just to kind of like, oh shit, And we kind of see Anakin come back for a second, but I feel like whatever that is that he says is gonna piss him off.
Yeah,
it's just gonna
because it's gonna upset him that it's like pulling at an Anakin.
Exactly. And I think that,
dude, can I just say, I think this acting is gonna be the best in all of Star Wars, because we've seen Pedro Pascal and what he does as the Mandalorian in a mask. But y'all are not ready to see Hayden really play Vader.
And look, Hayden, without the suit, like Anakin.
Yeah.
He did an amazing job, and he really did his best to channel like Vader's energy.
Yeah.
The way he did like the force chokes, like the mannerisms, the way he would, kind of,
hold himself.
Exactly.
Oh, of course.
Himself. So, it's very, sometimes it's hard to see because it's not Darth Vader.
Yeah.
It's not the suit.
It's subtle. Yeah.
It's subtle.
But when he's in that suit,
I think he's going to kill it. Absolutely kill it. Because that was his favorite part.
Yeah. That's what he was most excited about when he came on for the prequels.
Exactly. It was getting in the suit, So I think that now that he's going to be in the suit,
like playing Vader the whole time,
it's going to be absolutely
my God.
I think what could, because he said if Obi-Wan's going to tell him something, it has to be something also that is going to piss him off.
Yeah.
Right? So it could be something like, you could have helped her in some other way, tug the heartstrings, but then because of you, this happened. Oh, hell no. So I think it's going to be like, talk about Padme or talk about something like that, but then finishing it wrongly, saying, it's your fault. Oh, heck no.
I can see that.
Either way, I think anything he says, or even if he does show him the lightsaber, I think, it's gonna piss him off, because even if he just sees the lightsaber, he's like, "That's right, you cut my freaking legs off."
Like, oh, remember the last time I was holding that lightsaber?
Exactly. So
yeah, it's gonna trigger a lot of stuff.
And I think we talked about this on the Star Wars Weekly podcast, but we hadn't talked about it here amongst each other. But I think my theory for how this fight goes is, obviously, I think Vader is still gonna lose. But I don't think it's going to be because of Obi-Wan. I think that Obi-Wan and Vader are going to have an insane fight.
Yeah.
I think they're both going to do a lot of damage, to each other. Like I don't think Obi-Wan's going to come out of this one unscathed.
No, definitely not.
He's going to get messed up in some way.
Yeah.
And excuse me. I think that we could see Vader use Force lightning for the first time.
Yeah.
And, completely disregarding the fact that it messes him up.
Yeah.
Like, severely, could kill him.
Messes up his suit.
Like, I feel like he will be that angry.
Yeah.
That he just wants to kill Obi-Wan, and he doesn't care. He doesn't care if it kills him, too.
Yeah.
Where at, the end of the fight, where he's just, angry, why haven't I beat him yet? Why isn't he dead?
Yeah.
Why is he still putting up a fight? Right?
Yeah. Why does he still have hope?
And then everything that Obi-Wan has said to him during the fight or before, whatever, it's all going to be going through his head, and he's just going to let go with Force lightning.
Yeah.
And I don't think Obi-Wan's going to see it coming.
Of course not. He's not that stupid.
No, he's like, he won't.
Don't try it, Anakin.
Exactly.
Part
and guess
2.
What? He does. I think he's just going to let go, and it's going to catch Obi-Wan by surprise, so it's gonna hit him.
Yeah.
And it could, maybe mess him up to the point where maybe that's why we see him so aged.
Oh.
In episode 4.
That's possible.
Yeah.
Or
in the original trilogy.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. There's different reasons as to why, as to how the Force lightning works and how it messes you up. We see. One of the explanations with Palpatine as to why he got all messed up when he got electrocuted by himself the first time.
Star Wars is ridiculous.
The first time was I'm pretty sure everyone was like, oh, it's because of the lightning, that's why he's all old. Yeah. But one of the explanations is that was his normal form. That's his regular form, because of Sith corruption. When you're that powerful,
it destroys your body.
It destroys your body. It's like eating you alive. And pretty much he was just holding it, using the Force to hide it, to mask it that entire time. And then once he was getting electrocuted like that with, Windu deflecting it,
couldn't maintain it.
He couldn't maintain. No, not that he couldn't, but he just let go.
He's like, oh well.
He's like,
he's gonna die anyway.
I'm just gonna use this as look at how they massacred my boy. No,
yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know what I have really. This is just one of those side things that I don't know the actual answer for.
Yeah.
So it could be the reason we see Obi-Wan much older in the original trilogy, or they just tell us, oh, it was the twin sons or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
The stress.
But him getting messed up by Force lightning, and who knows, maybe we see Vader have red Force lightning or some shit, super powerful Force lightning, just because it's pure rage.
It's possible.
Like, it's uncontrolled.
I can't
rage.
imagine him being angrier than dueling Kenobi again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And from what the concept art has shown us, it looks like it's Mustafar again.
Yeah. Part
so
2.
that's absolutely crazy. But we'll see. I think we have a good chance of seeing Vader using Force lightning in this fight.
So cool.
And I think it's gonna mess him up. It's gonna completely
you know what's funny though?
What?
Is if they use Force lightning, we may know when we watch the episode, because they'll put that photosensitivity warning.
Oh yeah,
you know,
right.
like before the episode on the top left corner.
Like,
if I see that during the show, I'm gonna be like,
watch.
Force lightning. I called it.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see.
But,
I think it's a really good chance that we will. I would love to see Vader use Force lightning, even if it messes him up, because then if Obi-Wan sees him not care.
Yeah.
That, not care that if it kills him, just for the fact that he just wants to kill Obi-Wan, he doesn't care if it kills him.
Yeah.
Then that's going to explain why Obi-Wan is, in the original trilogy telling Luke, just kill him.
And keeping a lot of
not telling him that it's his dad.
But leaving stuff out.
No, he's not telling him he's his dad. He doesn't tell him until he asks, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, then I can't kill him. And then he's like, well, then the Emperor's already won.
Yeah.
And that's not the Obi-Wan we know.
Yeah.
He has to... there has to be a shift as to when he starts thinking like that. And I think this show is going to explain it. And I think it's going to be the fight between him and Vader, which is the reason that we see that. You know what I mean?
I think so, yeah.
So I am excited for that. I'm excited for this fight, and we still haven't even finished going through the teaser. All right, and then so now we see this again, and they're underwater.
That's
this
cool.
is total. Oh, sorry. This is totally has to be that. I mean, and then we see 3 Inquisitors in the same room.
Mm-hmm. The Stormtroopers there too.
Exactly. The Stormtrooper is going to be
so
absolutely
cool.
awesome. I never thought we would see their fortress in live action.
Yeah.
And I think
these are such cool villains for them to make, them with Vader as the main villains in the show.
Exactly.
I love it.
Imagine seeing Vader with them together.
Yeah.
In this building.
Yeah, we probably
That's
will.
That's going to be insane.
Yeah.
But it's cool because he's on the lava planet at his castle.
In his office.
And then they're off. He's like, no, you guys can go over there.
Yeah. I want to be alone.
A little moon. But yeah, I think
that's so cool.
There's gonna be a lot of cool stuff just in this, they're in their fortress. That's gonna be absolutely awesome. I'm glad we're getting to see it in live action, because if this is it, which I hope it is.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be really, really cool.
Yeah. Okay. This scene.
My God, this is Narcos.
Public execution.
Public execution. Damn.
Yeah.
This was intense. So, and I just want to mention, I did not think one bit that we were gonna see, I didn't think they were gonna be able to, that they were gonna track Obi-Wan to Tatooine.
No.
I didn't think they were gonna be coming to Tatooine at all. But now what it looks like is that they do come to Tatooine.
Yeah.
Looking for either Obi-Wan or other Jedi.
Yeah.
And then
they find some or people that are helping them.
They're making example of people that may know something, and it's if you know something, come up,
Yeah.
And who do we see in the crowd? Uncle Owen.
Yeah.
So I totally do not blame him for being so get the hell away from me and my family.
Yeah.
To Obi-Wan.
No, yeah, he's protecting Luke.
He's protecting Luke. He's literally there witnessing what happens to people if they know anything, even though have information. So if they were to find out that they were connected in some way and that Luke is the son of Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, that's what's crazy too.
It's
it's not just that Luke is Force sensitive.
No.
It's that he's Vader's child.
Yeah. It's
insane. It's there's layers to this.
Exactly. So it's I cannot wait to see this backstory of Owen really being okay, thank you for bringing us our this kid.
Yeah.
Who is their family, you know? But you need to get the hell away from us.
Yeah, like we can protect ourselves.
Exactly. Like he was very strict about that.
Yeah.
And like he felt very strongly about it. You know? And he got mad. He would get mad at Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
A lot for being, even getting
whenever
close.
You come close. Yeah.
You know, so that's going to be very interesting to see. And then we see this is the new Inquisitor, and some people were saying that it could be the fourth sister or something like that.
I think we have a name for her.
We do.
But let me look it up.
Try and find it. But now this planet, I'm really excited for because I think it could be Nar Shaddaa, and I've been talking about Nar Shaddaa for a while now since we were talking about Book of Boba, because I was saying that could have been a really good planet for us to visit in Book of Boba. Looking for hired guns or muscle, stuff like that. But who knows? It could be like Coruscant or something.
Oh, I found it. Her name is Reva, and she is the third sister.
My God. Yeah, she's the one that's named after. She took her name to honor Revan.
Oh,
yeah,
what?
And then she's
okay. That's so cool.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't even realize.
So, yeah, that's why people were freaking out. Like there was an article that came out about her character, and I didn't know it was her.
And she works closely with Vader.
Yeah,
I think that's confirmed. So
there we go. And then now it's tied to Knights of the Old Republic.
That's so
in
cool.
just like a tiny little detail. But there we go. And honestly, maybe they talk about the old Sith Lords because the Inquisitors. The Inquisitors are like wannabe Siths. Yeah. So like, I'm sure they're gonna be like fangirling and fanboying over like, oh my God, like Revan was like so cool.
Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
Well, it's also like, if you look at it in a more serious way, like nuns or priests, when they become nuns or priests, a lot of times they will take the name of an apostle or a saint that they really resonate with. So
that's cool.
So it could be kind of like that, where it's like, I don't know are they religious or is it kind of more Sith like a military thing?
Sith is a religion, but they're trained in the ways of the dark side. They're not Sith.
Okay, so they're force sensitive,
are the
but
Emperor
not
and Vader.
Sith, because there's only two.
Yeah,
even though there aren't.
Kind of like how Ventress was a thing. She was just like an assassin, but she was like, I'm a Sith, but not really.
Okay. Okay.
So I mean, kind of, but Grievous wasn't.
We do
force
not
sensitive.
grant
he was just
you
like
the rank of
tank.
Sith.
He was just like a tank with 4 lightsabers. But yeah, and then oh my God, look at my boy.
Speaking of saints,
speaking of saints. So yeah,
Saint
now we
Kenobi.
see him. Now we see him on this planet. I'm guessing it's the same planet where we see Reva.
It's giving me that dark and grungy Batman vibe that we just got. But Star Wars.
No spoilers still.
No spoilers. It's just, if you look at the trailers, it's like very dark and
it is very well. It's gonna have to be.
And that's the whole tone of the show.
Yeah. Exactly. That's the whole tone of the show. It's only darkness. It's the reign of the Empire. There's no Jedi. There's no hope whatsoever. The only hope that there is are 2 children. That are 10 years old
and have no idea.
bunch of questions. In Bad Batch, there was a whole part of the season where they're in like a underground like tavern or whatever. That's in Tatooine. When they do those missions with Mochi and stuff like that, is that Tatooine?
No.
I think that's a different planet.
Because it kind of looks like that bar, like it's graffiti.
It could,
inside.
You know what? It could be that planet where the Trandoshan lady that gives them all the jobs.
Ooh.
Yeah,
it could
that would
be
be awesome if we see her in like
what
live
if we see
action.
the Bad Batch? Or one of them.
Maybe. It's possible.
We see Hunter or Tech or like Echo. Maybe we see Echo.
Bro.
Maybe we see Echo.
Oh my God.
If this is that same planet.
Yeah.
I mean, we could, even if it's not, we could still see them.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's just one of them. You know?
Dude, yeah.
Or Omega. I don't know.
Omega.
But yeah, I can't.
The possibilities are endless.
Exactly. Anything could happen in the show. Absolutely anything.
If they gave us Luke in the first trailer,
teaser,
we're going to get some crazy stuff in the show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing. It's going to be absolutely amazing.
Let's talk about this city.
Yeah, the city. Okay, like I was saying, I think it could be Nar Shaddaa. Here, scroll down real quick. There. No, that one.
That one.
Look at that.
I want to go there.
Look at that. That
it looks so cool.
This could totally be the Smuggler's Moon.
Yeah.
Could totally be it, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, because I'm sure that's like a point where anyone who's smuggling anything or anyone, they're going to come through that planet. So they're going to be posted up right there. Yeah.
But yeah.
Is it me or does he not look like The Mask? Oh.
Oh my God, Jim Carrey?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of a
you said mask, I thought you meant like an actual mask, but then
no.
He looks green.
I love
he
it.
Does
yeah,
a little bit, not light.
I can't unsee it.
It's giving
Jesus.
me super like neo-punk.
Yes,
yeah,
I love it.
Oh, look, these
it's
are
so cool.
Right, I just want to say, this setting is pretty much the same setting that George wanted for his live action show.
Mm-hmm.
The live action show he's working on, Underworld.
Yeah.
That was this is the setting.
Well, if anyone's gonna pull from George Lucas, it's gonna be Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau.
Yeah. So yeah. I'm
so excited.
I'm so excited because if this is Nar Shaddaa, like
it makes sense.
I've always wanted to see that planet in live
and then they
action.
could make a video game.
Exactly. We can give us 1313.
Like,
oh my God, yes.
Like some version of it. I'll hunt Jedi. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. I really don't care. But yeah, this city looks absolutely awesome. Like the street lights, the stormtroopers, the Inquisitor, like everything, every piece of aesthetic.
It's beautiful.
And then we see the Grand Inquisitor.
Yeah.
We see the Grand Inquisitor
from Rebels.
And there he is. I'm guessing it's that same planet because we see like a neon sign. He does have a much rounder head in this.
Yeah, he's gonna get memed up pretty quick.
People are already giving him grief.
Like, dude, he's bald, no eyebrows, Jeffree Star. Like, leave him alone. Just accept it. He's gonna look weird.
Jesus. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, and
imagine they had a hey sisters.
Oh my God.
No, what?
Inquisitors? Oh shit. Felt like it's
James Charles. He'll be like, he calls his like fans like sisters, but because it's like third sister, second sister, whatever. Like, hey sisters.
There we go. But yeah, and like it's fine. He looks awesome. Like
I mean, that's what he looks like. So
I never expect them to look exactly like they do in the animated shows.
Yeah, unless they put like a prosthetic forehead on him, which would be even worse. No, it looks good. Yeah. I like it.
Exactly. No, he looks great.
He looks scary.
I'm excited to see him in the show.
Excited to see his helicopter.
Yeah. And it's here. He's using it here.
Yeah.
It was just like a still. All right. And then I these look like escape pods. I was trying to see. First,
I didn't catch that.
At first, I only saw one, and I thought, wait, is that Yoda's like, little rocket that he uses to go to Dagobah? But there's two. There's two. So I mean, unless they just copied pasted to trick us.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That could mean anything. That's super vague.
Yeah, it's super vague. But I thought it was cool.
Yeah. It's getting us excited.
Okay, so this here.
I wanted to talk about this.
Okay, so Smuggler's Moon.
Yes.
Right? If it's Nar Shaddaa, this is the Smuggler's Moon. Mm-hmm. And, well, you brought it up, so you talk about it.
Okay, so it's the Jedi Order symbol, right? I can't really see it from
No, it
here.
is.
So
you see it really quick before she puts her hand over it.
Okay.
But it's like this text was still like going away on the trailer.
So it's like very quick.
The Jedi Order symbol.
Okay. So one of the Inquisitors, it looks like she was walking through an alleyway or somewhere on that city, and she stops and she like runs her hand over this Jedi symbol that's carved into the building, or I don't know if it's a wall or whatever, but this wall. And my immediate thought was that maybe this is how the Jedi are communicating with each other and surviving, and they're creating these paths, they're creating these routes,
like the Mandalorian coverts.
Exactly the same exact thing, but the Jedi. So unfortunately, as soon as the Inquisitors figure out what these symbols and signs mean, they're gonna lead them straight to the Jedi. So
I'm sure somebody's smuggling or like, you know, sneaking Jedi through the city to get them off world, to get them to other places, or they're hiding here. Or something, because this is I didn't even think about that until you said it, like it, and it completely blew my mind.
As soon as I saw that, I was like,
because
oh my God, that's so cool.
That could totally be what is going on here, where and then before the trailer even came out, and we've talked about this, I still have a strong feeling that not only will Leia be a big part of Obi-Wan going off world to, you know, save her or help her, but also to, you know, kind of steer them away from Tatooine so they don't find Luke.
Yeah.
But I also feel like there are going to be other surviving Jedi that are involved in this.
Oh, definitely,
right?
yeah.
And Obi-Wan's going to try and help them. And I think we're going to see Vader kill them all. Yeah. And I think Obi-Wan's going to see him kill them all.
Yeah.
You know? Or something like that, and that to me is absolutely crazy. And then, but seeing the sign on the wall, like it's not just there. Like someone wasn't just doodling.
Yeah.
Like it's there.
No, it's there for a reason. It means something. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I cannot wait to see. I cannot wait to be proven right, because that is a really cool. Like that's a really cool.
Yeah.
Idea, like
okay, another thing I'm really excited for is that obviously Obi-Wan can't use his lightsaber when he's out and about, so now he has a blaster.
Exactly, so uncivilized.
Which I just think that's so cool, like so different for him, but I mean he's got to make do with what he's got, what he can manage.
He's gonna end up using his lightsaber.
Yeah,
he's gonna of course. It's not gonna be enough, and he's just gonna get frustrated. And especially if there's Inquisitors on his tail, he's like, well, they know.
They already know. They know
so,
who I am.
They know who I am, exactly. But yeah, seeing him like use a blaster, that's like, I don't know why that was so cool, but it is cool. I mean, we've only seen him, and he's a really good shot. Like when he was disguised as that bounty hunter guy. Remember when he did the cube? He did
killed
everything perfectly. So he's going to be OP either way, even without his lightsaber.
Yeah.
But seeing him go with a blaster is going to be interesting. And seeing how he deals with that, like, you know.
Because he doesn't have armor, too. So it's like, how is he going to...
He doesn't need armor. He doesn't need armor.
No?
No, of course not.
How's he going to deflect these shots?
He has plot armor.
Okay? That's right. He has to make it to A New Hope.
Exactly. Right. So, yeah, it's going to be really interesting seeing everything that like Obi-Wan is going through internally, especially, because it's not just you know what we see at surface level, but it's like it's going to be he completely has to change everything about him. Yeah, you know,
to survive.
Like, to survive, exactly. So I'm sure he's going to have to do a lot of things that he's never wanted to have to do. One of those being exactly using a blaster. You know, stuff like that. Those little things that are gonna mess with
he's gonna be off.
Exactly, he's gonna feel off.
Yeah.
And then
this final scene with him in the desert, like.
Oh my gosh, I know.
It's like he's not even doing anything, and it's perfect.
It is. I mean,
you can see.
You know exactly what this show is gonna do to you.
Yeah.
You know,
it's gonna be so sad.
It's going to be amazing. It's going to be sad. It's going to be...
But hopeful.
Like, everything in a good way. Yeah. Of course. I mean, because we know how it ends. We know what happens.
Honestly, my opinion, the best Star Wars stories are the ones where you know exactly what's going to happen.
Oh, exactly.
Like Rogue One.
They're just filling in.
Like Rogue One, you could be like, I don't need to watch this. I already know that the rebels give Leia the Death Star plans. But how good is that movie?
Exactly.
And Revenge of the Sith.
Still like I already know the best one out of the new.
I already know Anakin's going to be Vader. So what does it change? It's like, it changes a lot. So I think it's going to be that same vibe where it's like, you know exactly what's coming in A New Hope, but this story is gonna like perfectly tie into it.
Exactly. Rogue One the best movie out of the new like Disney produced movies.
Yeah.
And not just my opinion, like most of the fandom
it's
agrees
like a
with
fan
that.
favorite. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like
or
one of those
everyone
movies you
loves
can watch whenever. You can watch it at any time. I'm always in the mood to watch Rogue One. You know.
Yeah.
Because of that, because it's like a good mix of like you see familiar, you know, everything you see is familiar.
Yeah.
And like the cameos are like perfectly done. The new characters are like
really good
done,
characters.
really good.
Yeah.
They die and it's sad, but it's like it adds so much more to the original trilogy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, to their sacrifice added to it, right?
Yeah.
So I agree with what you said. Like this story, this show is going to be very powerful to us as Star Wars fans, to the community, to the story.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing. And there we see it. Obi-Wan Kenobi limited series streaming May 25th.
And I don't know if you guys caught it because it was like very low and very low key.
Oh, really
Vader's
quick.
Breathing at the very end of the trailer.
But we didn't even talk about the music.
Oh my god, yeah, because we were looking at the pictures.
We were looking at
weren't
the
even
pictures,
talking
yeah.
about it.
We were listening to
Oh my god.
the music. Oh
Anakin's
my God.
Betrayal, Battle of the Heroes,
Duel of the Fates.
and Duel of the Fates.
Are you kidding me?
That's gonna be like, whenever they put that on Spotify, that like composition, exactly. I'm just gonna loop that. Oh my god.
It was absolutely amazing. You felt it.
Yeah.
You felt it.
I literally, like, I was like, what?
Like, and I cannot wait to hear John's piece. That's gonna be like,
if this sounded this good, imagine
what he
oh my god,
composed for the show. Oh my god,
I already know him
because it's gonna have to fit with those
themes,
and
it'll
I'm
have
sure
little pieces of those.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna be amazing. I can't wait. And like you said, so yeah. At the end here, we see, the music we hear is Anakin's Betrayal, right?
I think so. Sure. I don't remember. I'd have to watch it.
I think it was Anakin's Betrayal because like, as soon as I heard it, I saw Vader.
Yeah.
And then we hear Vader's breathing.
Yeah.
We hear it, which was absolutely. They didn't even need to show us Vader in the trailer. We know he's coming. We know he's there, and it's gonna be amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
I'm glad they kept him for the show.
Yeah. And this is going to get that much more awesome. This is only a teaser.
Yeah.
This is only a teaser.
Yeah.
I'm like at an impasse because I'm like, do I want to see more, or am I just going to wait until this comes out?
I'm going to watch everything that comes out, but that's me.
Yeah, but
I understand if you don't want to because you want it to be more.
I always say that though, but I end up watching it.
Yeah, and then it gets posted 600 times on Instagram, so it's kind of hard to avoid it.
So like, it's not like I'm gonna get mad if I see it. It's just like, I'm like, oh.
You want to keep it somewhat like.
Yeah, and
fresh,
we're only what, a couple months?
Mm-hmm.
A couple months away.
Yeah, it's almost time.
It's almost time. It's gonna fly by. It's gonna be amazing. I cannot wait. I really cannot wait.
Yeah.
Do you think it'll give us like 2 episodes in once? I don't know. Right?
I don't think we'll get 2 because there's only 6 episodes, but this first episode will probably be the longest one. Or like the first one and the last one will be the longest ones, and then between will be shorter.
I also think that the first episode is probably going to be the only time we see Tatooine.
Probably.
Maybe at the end a little bit, but I feel like that one.
Yeah, maybe it'll start and end on Tatooine. They're for sure going
to be like hour-long episodes.
Yeah.
I feel like just like in Book of Boba, we got the whole episode out of left field. It was only Luke. Mm-hmm. Like you guys were talking about a couple podcasts ago. It's not about Vader, not about Inquisitors, not about Obi-Wan. Is the Senator and Leia.
Oh, Bail and
the whole episode probably.
That would be.
That's probably gonna be episode 2 or 3 for sure. Because I think
so excited.
I think we're immediately gonna see, obviously Obi-Wan on Tatooine. Mm-hmm. We're gonna see Luke. We're gonna see Owen and Beru. Mm-hmm. We're gonna see that whole dynamic. We're gonna see that part of the story. Episode 1, like kick it off immediately with that, right? And then episodes 2 and 3 are probably going to be that thing with Leia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's going to be like probably 3 arcs within this main arc.
And then
I would think.
And then episodes 4 through 6 are going to be all like the Inquisitor stuff and Vader.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So it's going to be incredible. It's going to be absolutely amazing.
I'm so excited.
And then Really quick, I did want to answer this question because this guy sent in a question about the show, and since we're talking about it, he sent it last week, and we weren't able to cover it. Because we didn't record. But it's the script. There we go. So this is Jason from Indianapolis, and he said, with Dave Filoni making countless references back to to other Star Wars properties, I would not be surprised if we see Obi-Wan or Bail make a visit to Lothal during the Kenobi show. Which, I totally see it. Yeah, we could totally see Lothal. I don't think we've seen every planet that we're going to be visiting in the trailer. In this trailer.
I don't think so.
We could have, but I hope not.
I don't think so.
Even if it is, I'm fine.
Yeah.
It's a good amount of planets.
Yeah.
But I would love to see Lothal in live action, and I think it would be really cool to see it. And then he said, and maybe it's just fan casting, but Freddie Prinze Jr. and Sarah Michelle Gellar are about the right age to play Kanan Jarrus and Harrison in real life. Love the show. Thanks for making a positive space for Star Wars content. It's harder to find than it should be.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it.
I'm glad you like the show.
Yeah, we're glad you like it. Thank you for listening. I think we could totally see Freddie Prinze Jr. as Kanan. That would be really cool.
I would love to see him
definitely the right age, the right look. He just needs the haircut and the facial hair. I don't know about Sarah Michelle Gellar as Hera though. It would still be cool.
Yeah.
But she does play one of the Inquisitors.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, and we could even see her in the show as the Inquisitor that she plays, or not. I mean, who knows? But I think it's a high possibility if we do get to see Freddie Prinze Jr. as Kanan.
Yeah.
Then we could totally see her.
Yeah.
As the Inquisitor she plays in Rebels.
And that's what I've really enjoyed about the Disney Plus shows is they're really bridging the gaps between all these different storylines of Star Wars Rebels, Clone Wars, Bad Batch, Mando, Book of Boba Fett. It's kind of like this melting pot at this point. So I think we could totally see Lothal.
Oh yeah, I definitely think
in the Kenobi show.
For sure. And even if we don't see it in this show, I think we'll definitely see it in Ahsoka.
Oh yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah,
because Ahsoka's looking for Thrawn and Ezra.
They go there to
maybe
try to find people who have information.
Yeah, maybe people have information, or she's just trying to find out more about Ezra, or Thrawn spent a lot of time on Lothal too, trying to deal with the rebels. So maybe there could be something there that takes her there.
Yeah.
That could absolutely in any way. I totally see us seeing Lothal in live action.
And it's such a beautiful planet too. I'm excited to see it in live action.
Yeah, no, definitely. I am excited. No, yeah, for sure. And I think somebody had sent somebody asked us on our Discord because I told them we were recording and we were going to talk about the trailer. Somebody, I think, asked something. Here we go. So, it's the girl forever. What's up? Excuse me. So she said, Punja Chewie Press, do you think Obi-Wan will recognize the Grand Inquisitor from the Temple era? That'll be heartbreaking if he does.
Oh.
That could be cool if he does.
Okay, so the Inquisitors were once Jedi, right?
I don't think all of them, but the Grand Inquisitor was one of the Temple guards.
Okay. So yeah, that could totally happen because
for sure.
That's gonna be. This show is gonna be so sad.
He was remember when Ahsoka is getting tried by the Jedi Council?
Yeah.
Remember the Temple guards that bring her in, escort her in? Yeah. The Grand Inquisitor is one of those.
Oh my god.
He was one of those. So
that's cool.
So yeah, the only way I don't see Obi-Wan recognizing him or knowing, I know the Grand Inquisitor might even say something to Obi-Wan like, I knew you or whatever.
Yeah.
Or maybe they did know each other. Who knows?
Jedi scum.
But the only thing is that the Grand Inquisitor, when he was a Temple guard, he had a mask on the whole time. They had masks on, so you didn't really see
always,
them.
Always?
I think so.
While they were working?
I think so.
Because then they have off time?
Yeah, but the whole, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh?
But we'll see. I think we could totally see that. Even if Obi-Wan doesn't recognize him, the Grand Inquisitor will definitely recognize him.
Yeah.
And that's if they, come face to face, which I totally see it happening. But yeah,
there's so much to like. We got so much information from this trailer. I thought the first trailer we'd get would be like, oh look, Tatooine. Oh look, Obi-Wan in his robes. We got so much.
We did.
That thank you, because now we'll have plenty to talk about.
No, well, I mean, look, we're pretty much out of time.
Yeah.
And that was our entire episode.
We're just so excited.
No, yeah. There was so much we wanted to talk about, and we just got blindsided by this trailer.
Yeah, we weren't expecting this at all.
Totally were not expecting this.
There's been rumors for 6 months that this trailer was coming, and every time it didn't happen, so I kind of just gave up. It's like, when it comes out, I'll be excited, but I'm not going to believe the rumors. And then it came out.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting to see the trailer until like a month before. Yeah. Because we didn't get anything for Book of Boba until a month before the show aired. So I was like, if this is Kenobi, I was like, we're not going to see anything anytime soon. But I'm glad I was wrong. Yeah. I'm glad that we see it.
Perfect. I'm so excited.
We got to see it 2 months before. So this is going to be absolutely amazing. It's going to be incredible.
We hope you guys are as excited as we are.
We
don't sound crazy.
Yeah, I want to hear you guys' feedback on the trailer, on the podcast, even anything. Please reach out to us. Send us an email at punchandchewipodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, we'd love to talk more about this.
Yeah, we'd love to talk more. Thank you again for Jason from Indianapolis. What you said was really nice, and I'm glad you are enjoying the show. And also, we also wanted to take a second to say we noticed we got a huge surge in listeners and new listeners this past week. This past week, right? 2 weeks?
2 weeks. No.
Week and a half.
Yeah.
We got a huge surge in listeners, so we just want to say welcome and thank you so much for listening. Your support means the world to us, and we're very happy that you are enjoying our show. We have a lot of fun with it.
Yes.
I mean, this is our life. This is what we do.
We're always talking about Star Wars.
We're always doing this, and we thought, might as well just turn the camera on.
Makes sense.
And but it really means a lot. And please, if you are a new listener, make sure to subscribe to the podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to subscribe on YouTube, ring the little bell, like the video. It helps us a lot, and it helps our show grow and show it to other people that may like it. So we really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, that is all the time we have for today. I know we talked about the trailer the whole time, but this is big news. This is really big for the Star Wars community, the story, everything. This is gonna be awesome. So like I said, if you guys want to send us anything,
if you have any fan theories or Easter eggs you noticed that we didn't talk about, send us an email, and we'd love to talk about it next week on the show.
Please do. We'll talk about it. We check our emails every week. We'd love to talk about whatever it is that you got to send us, even if it's TikToks, funny TikToks or memes, anything at all. The email is right down below. Make sure to send it there. And find us on social media. All our links are down below. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok. And we have a lot of fun every day. If you want to keep up with us every day, those are the places to do so. So thank you so much, guys, for making it all the way to the end. We truly appreciate you, and we will see you on the next episode of Punch Chewie Podcast.
Bye.
Bye.